Hi, I have a great meal idea for tonight's dinner for you guys. We have teriyaki chicken. So we start with our bone-in chicken leg quarters, our teriyaki marinade. We have some organic broccoli florets, some organic baby carrots, and then we have some long grain white rice. First step is we cut open our chicken leg quarters. And we need to get those marinated. So we put them in a bowl or a Ziploc bag. And we want to marinate them for a minimum of 2 hours or overnight. Put them in your fridge, they'll stay nice and cool, and they'll be ready to cook. Go ahead and get our marinade. And I like to use the whole bottle, so I'm just going to pour it all over those bad boys. And then just rub it around. Make sure you get the backside of the leg quarters all nice and covered in the marinade. Then I'm going to cover this in saran wrap, but if you have a Ziploc bag, that's way easier. Now always remember, after touching raw poultry, we need to go ahead and wash our hands. So the chicken's been marinating for about maybe 2.5 hours. I'm ready to pull the cover off and get these bad boys onto the baking tray. Now I've preheated my oven to a high broil. The reason I'm going to do that is because I want to get some color on the chicken and because I want to seal in all the juices. You want to place the chicken in the middle rack. Now it's only going to be maybe 5-6 minutes on the high broil, and then we'll drop it down to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and cook it for about half an hour to 40 minutes until the chicken reaches the internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. So the next thing we want to prepare is our rice. I've taken the liberty of putting 4 cups of water and bringing it to a boil and adding 2 teaspoons of butter just to give it a little bit of flavor. Now I'm going to add my rice. And then we take our little utensil here, give it a stir just to make sure everything's loose. And we'll bring that back to a boil, and then we'll simmer for 20 to 35 minutes until all the water is absorbed. So I'm ready to prepare our carrots. I just got like 4 quarts of water to a really high rolling boil. We're just going to add those in, so just be careful. So I've had them in about, I think about 6-7 minutes. I tasted one and it's tender, so let's go ahead and strain them. Give them a nice shake, return them to the pan, and then we'll just save those for when our whole meal is ready to get put together. So our last thing to put together is our broccoli florets in our micro steamer bag. Just remember, don't puncture the bag. Pop it in the microwave, 3 minutes, and it's ready to go. So it looks like our chicken's done. Go ahead and set that out and plate it up. Look at the color. Looks great. So we'll put 1 leg quarter on there, some broccoli, some carrots, and get a nice spoonful of rice. And there you have it, teriyaki chicken dinner.